everyone, it's Alex. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to Makeup Monday. So, as promised, for Christmas, I showed you guys that I received these, let me pull them out really quick, all of these different, as of course I dropped one, all of these different makeup brushes from the My Makeup Brush Set collection that my mom got me for Christmas. And I'm going to do a full face makeup tutorial using them. I'm going to pick up this brush first so I'm able to use it, and then we will get on to this tutorial. So this video, I'm just going to say this right now, is probably going to be on the longer side because I'm going through everything. I'm going to put on foundation, I'm going to put on concealer, I'm going to put on my mascara, my eyeliner, and you're going to see all of that. You're going to even see me putting on my eyeshadow primer. I already did moisturize my face because I did get a shower earlier, and I like to moisturize after I get out of the shower, but, you know, and I moisturize my lips also, although they look pretty crusty and gross, but whatever. Also, I'm going to have to use my middle finger because I sliced this finger open the other day, and I don't want to get makeup in my wound, so my bad. But anyways, I'm just going in with my Urban Decay primer potion. I did not grab enough, and yeah, this is pretty boring. You guys probably know how to do this, but I just want to show anyways because someone did request that I do a full face makeup tutorial. So yes, now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes, and I'm going to try, and they have some weird brushes like this one, or no, excuse me, this one is an eyeshadow brush. Now, I don't know how good my makeup is going to turn out because I can't really foresee myself actually wanting to use this brush for eyeshadow only, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna give it a shot, but I am going to be using this eyeshadow palette from Karity. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if I am or not. Again, I showed this before, but it's these really pretty colors. I'm just going to do something just more on the neutrally side today because that's what I'm feeling. So I'm just going to go in with this lovely like taupey silvery gray color here called Sinful. So I'm just going to, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to pick some of this up on the brush, and I'm just going to start patting that all over my lid. And then I'll also give a review at the end on the brushes, or maybe I'll do that another, I don't know. I'll either do that in this video, or I'll make like a video on that. Right now, I'm not like feeling this brush because it's really hard to get a very precise, oh, darn. It's really hard to be really precise when using such a thin brush like this, and it's hard to use. I wouldn't use this as an eyeshadow brush, but that's what it's labeled, and that's what I'm trying to do. Also, it's really hard to pick up product, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it's making like little, it's really kicking up the product, and it's not really going on my brush too well. So that's not terribly fun or helpful, but we're working with it. Again, this video is going to be on the longer side. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I have to use my fingers. If I'm not going to use my other brushes, I need to use my finger for just a second, just to actually apply some color on my lid. So they don't have like a crease color, but they do, or like a crease brush. But this one's for eyebrows. Now, you guys know I don't do my eyebrows. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to pick up some of this brown shade down here called, Temptress. And I'm just going to put that just in the very outer corner and try and work some magic in. I don't really like these eye brushes. I think I've liked the face brushes that I've used so far, but these eye ones are not that amazing in my book. because it's really hard to get a precise. It's just, they're just hard to use. It's hard to explain. But, you know, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna stick it out, and we're gonna work through it. So now I'm just going to just kind of blend that inward and around a little bit. Also, if you can hear a male voice in the background, it's my brother. He's online with his friends, so I apologize. Now, this one is an eyeliner brush, but again, I'm not going to I don't have like a gel liner to dip in right now. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of like, in my opinion, it's too thick for me to want to use that for eyeliner, and it's too like sparse almost. So I'm going to pick this up, and I'm actually going to use this for my highlight. And I'm going in with this color right up here called Caress. And that's just going to be my very inner tear duct area highlight. It's like not even showing up. And it's the brush. It's not the actual eyeshadow itself, because I've used this before and it's a lovely shade. It's just, it's the brush. And I'm not saying that these brushes are bad by any means. I'm just not liking the ones for the eyes. But like I said, I used the face ones before, and I'm definitely a fan. So that is the eyeshadow that I have going on. I'm going to go ahead and put on my eyeliner. So I'm going to lean like kind of forward. I hope you guys can still see. But I'm using my NYC high definition liner. I know this stuff gets pretty boring, but you know, that's just how it's going to be. Also, I know everyone does their eyeliner differently, and I know I definitely do mine way differently than some, but this is how I do my eyeliner. And like, in my opinion, there's really no right or wrong way to do liner as long as it goes on and you like the outcome of it. And I normally don't really do that thick of a liner, and that's just not really my style. There have been times where I've gone and done it like up a little bit more, but not usually. Yeah, this brush, that did not help me at all. So that is the liner. And mascara, obviously I have to use the wand because there's no wand for me to use. I'm just using my Maybelline Falsies Volume Express. This is in the shade Blackest Black, because that's how I like my mascara. I do like the eyeshadow shades, but I just don't really like the brush that I used to apply them. I know this is like super boring, but I feel like if I talk, I'm just gonna like mess up. Okay, so that is the eye look. And since there was absolutely like no product fallout, we're gonna go ahead and start with some foundation. I just felt the need to move my hair because yeah. So this I don't really use foundation very often, as you guys know. You've probably never seen me put foundation on. This probably is not my skin color at all. I bought this a while back when I was more tan. And this is from Rimmel London. It's the Match Perfection Foundation, and it's in 340 Nude. So this is the foundation brush. So it's a nice size. It can work in some good areas. So what I'm going to do is pour a little bit of this onto the back of my hand, and I'm just going to dip my brush in. And I'm not a pro with applying this, so if you're like, oh my god, she's doing it wrong, like, it's okay. You know, this is how I do it. Everyone does it differently, and I already have my hair all in my foundation. Make sure that when you are doing your foundation that you get close to your hairline, but of course not in your hairline. And the reason you want to get close to your hairline is because you want it to look as natural as possible. You don't want it to look like, you know, not natural. This is definitely a little orange yellow for my skin tone, but I'm going to use some powder to fix that, so never fear. We'll make it work. Hopefully I won't look like an Oompa Loompa at the end of the video. Nothing against Oompa Loompas, but you know, I don't want to be like bright orange. So I'm going in with a little bit more to cover the rest of my face. And the reason why I wanted to do my eye makeup first, some of you might be wondering, why didn't she start with her foundation first? I wanted to do eye makeup first because that way, if there was any product fallout, I could clean that up and not have to worry about removing any of that makeup that I had just laid down. And oh shit, don't break your brush. And whatever product you have, make sure you bring down your neck. There's nothing worse than stopping and not continuing. So this is not the best in the world foundation. You can still see some of my redness. I think it's also because I'm moving it around. So I'm going to take just a tad more. Oh, that's a bit much there. I'm just going to take a little bit more and just kind of press that on my cheeks. And I put it on my lips also just to block out my lip color, so that way I can make my lipstick really nice and opaque and stand out. And again, make sure you get close to your hairline. There's nothing worse than completely missing your hairline. So now that we have the foundation on, I'm going to take off this little bit that's left on my hands because that's going to just bug me. So now that we have that on, this obviously is not the correct tone for me. You guys can tell how orange I look and how yellow and orange and just I look. So what I like to do then, I'm going to take this powder brush. This is just a really nice big brush. And I'm going to go into my e.l.f. Tone correcting powder. And I'm just going to swirl it around in all of these colors, the blue, the yellow, the pink, and the green. And this is just going, I'm going to tap off the excess. And this is just going to help even out my skin tone even more. And it's also going to help set that foundation that we just put on. Again, I know this is the boring part, but I promised that I would show a full face makeup tutorial. So, but this is definitely not my color. I think we can all agree to that I look very, very orange. And the bronzer that I'm going to add probably isn't going to make it any better. I think I also have a powder Yes, I do. I'm also going to go in with my NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. This is I think, translucent. That's what it looks like. You pull it out. I don't know if you guys saw that product, but it has. I have a little sponge in there. I don't know if it came with it or not, but it's just everywhere. I'm just going to gently dip my brush in, tap off. just going everywhere. Tap off the excess because there's a lot of excess. And I'm just going to also put that on my face a little bit. I don't do this all the time, but I do sometimes. And then next step that I want to do is some concealer. And I'm just going to hit my target areas. I'm just going to put this on, and then I'm going to, wow, this like really maximized my pores. And I'm just going to use that brush. There's a little concealer brush, and I'm just going to blend that out, and then I will set that with some more powder and whatnot. That is a lip brush. Where's my concealer brush? Did I use it? Oh, this is not. Okay, sorry guys. So I'm just going to take the concealer brush and just conceal some of these areas. And yes, that is the brush squeaking, in case if you were wondering. I'm going to take just a little bit more. This looks so horrible. Like, you can like literally see like every detail of my face, and I don't like that. This is also why I don't really do foundation too often, because I feel like it just makes me look cakey, and I just feel like it doesn't help. So I'm going to go back in with that powder from NYC, and I'm just going to put some on my powder brush, set that. I'm not going to do like what a lot of people call baking. I'm not going to like go like ham with that or anything. I don't know why I have like 2 pimples here, but apparently that's what my body wanted to do that today. So, I mean, like, that's cool. So anyways, the next step is going to be to do our bronzer, and then our blush, and then our lips, and I think that's it. So, this is the golden bronzer from e.l.f. If I can get it open. This is what it looks like. It has 4 really nice shades. I'm just going to swirl them together and, just have it be all nice. And that is a really big blush brush. Now, they did not give me a brush for this, so I don't know which one I should use. I guess I'll just go back in with my powder brush because I'm not going to use the blush brush. So what I'm going to do is just swirl some of the bronzer and just start bronzing my face, adding shimmer, which is exactly what this look needs. Is some shimmer. So now this is a nose shadow brush. So I'm just gonna go in with this couple of these shades, and I guess I'm just going to do that to my nose, make my nose look slimmer, because I think I have a huge nose. So, and then we're just gonna blend that out. I feel like that did absolutely nothing. Whatever. So then the next step I just feel like this is just huge. This is a blush brush, like, it's like, I feel like it's big. And we're going to go in with this Hard Candy blush. I think it's a baked blush in the shade Living Doll. I'm just going to pick some of that shade up, or some of the blush up. And it just has a nice shimmery glow to it. So I just feel like that's just really pretty and just nice for the look. And then next I want to use my, this is my Revlon Just Bitten Lip Stain and Balm. This is in the shade Frenzy. So and I usually do a few layers of this just because I really want the color to really pop. Sometimes I'll even put like a lipstick over this, which I think is actually what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do then, what lipstick was I going to go in with? I had one in mind. Yes, I'm going to go in with the Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter in the shade Lollipop. And just kind of do that. This obviously was a crazy makeup tutorial. I am very orange, yellow. I know that this foundation is not my skin tone. It was more so my skin tone when I was nice and tan, but I'm super pale and pasty right now. So before you start saying, that's not your color, I know. Believe me, I know. I will be the first one to say it. Overall, I have a lot of mixed feelings about these brushes. I like the face brushes a lot. The powder brush I like. The blush brush I like. The concealer one, I don't know if I would use it for concealer, but I would definitely use it for something else. Same thing with the foundation brush. I feel like it just did not really apply very well. I'm also not the best with foundations, so it could just be me. The only brush that I did not use was the lip brush because I don't have a lip product that I feel like dipping in and going into. And then this one is a contour brush. This is a contour brush. How am I supposed to contour with that? So those are the only two that I did not use. These, I just don't really see how this is an eyeliner, how this is an eyeshadow brush, this is an eyebrow brush, and how this one is like a nose shadow brush. These four I don't really see the purpose for with how they are used, how it's supposed to be used. Yes, I can make use out of them, but I wanted to show what their intended purpose was. My face is very cakey. I know that. It definitely does not look the best at all. I'm actually gonna like zoom out a little bit because that's a little scary. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this full face foundation included makeup look. If you would like to see more full face makeup usages in the, as I'm saying, the freezer in the future, let me know. I do have a tinted moisturizer I can show you from e.l.f. that I like to use here and there. I need to find the one that's actually my skin tone because I do like them. But yes, this is not so much. I don't know if it's just a fail itself for the foundation or if it's just the color, but just everything that I did was just not my favorite. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you enjoyed, if you want like an actual full review on these, what are these called? My makeup brush set brushes. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up and leave a comment down below, and I will definitely, I feel like zooming in again, I don't know why. And I will definitely do a full review on them. But otherwise, that completes Makeup Monday. I hope that you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. And let me know if you have any ideas for what you would like to see for future upcoming Makeup Monday videos. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this because this could be helpful with showing someone how these brushes apply makeup. If you thought that this was funny and kind of a fail, share it with someone. I don't know. And then, of course, subscribe if you haven't already because it's free. And make sure that you open up the description box for the links for my blog, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Make sure that you follow me on all of those. And I will see you guys, I'm hoping, tomorrow for Tutorial Tuesday. I really want to do something. We'll just see how my day goes. It's the day that I start my grad school classes. So, we'll just see how everything goes. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, if not Wednesday. Bye.